When adding decimal numbers, it's important to make sure that you've lined up your place values. So make sure that your decimal points are lined up, and that way your tens, units, tenths, hundreds and thousandths will be lined up as well. The first thing to do is copy down the decimal point into your answer, so it's lined up with the decimal points in the question. Then you just add as normal. So our answer is 72.83, or we could write 72.830, but the number 72.83 on its own already tells us that we don't have any extra thousandths. So even though we were adding two numbers with thousandths, we don't have any thousandths in our answer, and that's because we used our thousandths to make 1/100th. Now we have 5.6 plus 2.005. So here, lining up our place values is more difficult, but again, if the decimal points are lined up as they are here, all the other place values will be lined up as well. So we can start by copying down the decimal point into our answer, and then if place value columns are empty, if it makes it easier for you, write zeros in missing place value columns, because 5.600 is the same as 5.6. Then add as normal. So our answer is 7.605. Now pause the video and see if you can answer this question. We copy down the decimal point into our answer, write as 0 in our empty place value column, then add as normal to get our answer 7.473. Now, what is 6.598 plus 1.04? We copy down the decimal point, write 0 in our empty place value column, and then add as normal to get 7.938. Now what is 23.1 plus 8.445? Well, I've had to be very careful when writing this one out, but as the decimal points are lined up, our other place values are lined up as well. So we copy down the decimal point, write zeros in empty place value columns, then add as normal to get our answer. Now this question is interesting. Perhaps you can spot straight away what the answer is going to be. We copy down a decimal point into our answer, but what do we do with the number 50? Well, remember, the number 50 is really the same as the number 50.000. All the 0.000 tells us is that we don't have any tenths, hundredths or thousandths. So if you're asked to add a whole number and a decimal number, remember that a whole number really has a decimal point at the end of it. So now we can add as normal to get our answer.